What is
Hello?
up, boys? How are we doing?
Just vibing and existential dread.
Fucking mood. Cece,
What? Sorry, I
I asked
wasn't
how
paying
you were
attention.
doing.
I'm alive.
I would
How
hope
are
so, or
you
else this would be a
doing,
really
Casey?
weird ghost story.
How about you? How are you doing, Casey?
Bro, you want me to talk honestly, or you want me to just say I'm doing fine and move on?
I want you to say you're doing fine because why the fuck would I care about your day? Go ahead.
Yeah,
No, fair
ask
enough. I'm
about
doing
what?
fine.
Nah,
So
no. Shut the fuck up.
what?
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 Did you fucking talk? Is that what I heard?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, my day was fine. Okay.
You gonna fucking talk about your day or?
I definitely wasn't up till like 3 or 4 a.m. having a panic attack because my life is falling apart. That's for sure.
Damn, you know what would probably help your life not fall apart right now?
Dropping out of college and becoming a stripper.
I was gonna say McDanks, but sure.
Oh, McDanks? McDanks
I'll throw
also
some
would
money
help
at you,
out.
baby.
Yeah. What
McDanks
money?
would help, wouldn't it?
How much money do you have right now to your name? Like $2?
$3.75. I'll throw my pennies at you. How's that?
Make it
Throw,
hail.
fucking grab a whole thing of pennies and then just break it open and chuck it like a shotgun shell.
Oh, shotgun.
Nah, it's been kind of a rough week, you could say.
More than that.
You know, car stuff, bill stuff, school stuff. Ah, bro, I'm really hoping I can knock this fucking math project I have to do. Yeah, a math class with a fucking project in it, uh, out of the park because like that's probably what's gonna help me pass this class. It's tough, man.
Excuse me.
Fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that hurt. Shut your dumb whore mouth, Cece.
I'm a slut.
We're never gonna get through a topic because we're all just gonna keep insulting each other, and it's gonna be great. I love it.
I mean, isn't that how our friend group normally works? Is we just
Yeah, that's
insult
how
each other?
actual conversations go. We should just do this. Be genuine, okay? I hate all of you, but also like I'd probably bone you.
I'm currently
What?
playing Fall Guys. What?
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 Huh?
Hmm?
What?
What? I'm totally not playing Fall Guys right now.
We know you are. We know you're never
Yeah.
paying attention.
Cece, I'm pretty sure it was last D&D session that I was there for. I could hear the click clacks of your controller while
Yeah.
playing.
I'm sorry. I have ADHD. I gotta do something.
You just click clack,
Oh,
clack, clack. Oh, well, good. Hey, so it looks like it's gonna be up to me and you there, CC.
Okay.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
was it yesterday? Wait, what's today? Friday. Today's Friday, right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Because today's podcast for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
So yesterday,
Mhm.
as I've explained to our friend group, that my uvula was slightly swollen.
Mhm. And
Um,
you sounded like poopy.
I sound a little poopy shitty, just a little
Yeah,
bit,
just a little bit.
a little poopy
And
shitty.
you sound like you wanted to die.
I was also very tired, but that's mainly on me.
Yeah. Or your body just not wanting to sleep.
So I was able to pass out at like 1 o'clock. So I woke up at like 12:30. So it's perfectly great for me. But it was because I kept itching the back of my throat by like doing this weird like growl thing. That I do.
Oh, I used to do that.
Yeah, I used to do that. I tried to not do it as much anymore because it's not like it's not that it's not bad, but it's mainly
It used
annoying.
it used to be a habit of mine when I was a kid in elementary.
Yeah,
I would just make weird noises, and my throat would fucking hurt for some reason. And my grandmother kept bringing me to the doctor, and they're like, "We think she might have strep." And I had like the symptoms of strep, but I didn't have the sickness. I was just making that weird sound because I did it at the doctor's, and they're like, "Yeah, she's not sick. She just keeps being an idiot, pretty much."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my story.
Fucking, but yeah, it's like a bad habit that I've tried to
Yeah.
kick. But like last night, or not the night before, not last
Mhm.
night. I was going to sleep, and I got really thirsty before I was laying down. Like as I'm about to like start falling, you know that feeling when you like you're really tired and about to fall asleep, but you're still awake, but like
Oh, I hate that feeling.
the second as soon if I can finish my thought without stuttering, it'd be great.
You're good.
I can't.
Come on, Morgan. You
You
can do
know
it.
that
You
feeling
do it,
of
buddy.
as soon as you close your eyes and relax, you're out. So you try to
Yeah.
stay awake. I was in that part, right?
Yeah.
And I kept doing it because of my throat. I was really thirsty, but I ran out of my drink, and I didn't want to like take anyone else's because everyone else went to bed, and I didn't know what I could or couldn't drink. So I didn't want to like be rude and just take someone's drink. So I just didn't drink anything. So I just did that for like 5 minutes. And then I went to sleep, and then I woke up. I was like, "Well, my throat's kind of like raw." So I asked them. I was like, "Hey, can I get a drink?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, bro." Like, "Yeah, let's fucking take this." And I take it, and I'm like, "Thank you." And like as I'm saying thank you, I feel like something flop like like in my throat, like on my tongue. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Oh.
So then I look in the bed, and I just see that my uvula is a little bit bigger than it should be and lower than it should
Oh.
be. So it was because I kept doing that, and I didn't just get something to soothe my throat, and I didn't have anything to soothe my throat before I went to sleep. After I did that, it
Was
just
this when you were at someone else's house?
yeah. This is when I was at my other friend's house.
Okay.
That night when I was sleeping over, that night was when I fucked up my throat. So that was fun. So talking was a bit of a struggle because the way I figured out how to do it, which while it was still a pain, if I tipped my head up so my uvula would hang back a little bit, uh, I could talk. I could do close to full sentences without having to worry about it, but it would still like pop up. So I'd have to like swallow like every like second word to make sure to keep it down because it was just this constant feeling of like something's in the back of my throat. I either need to clear my throat or I need to vomit. It was just these three feelings all day, and it was driving me crazy.
Oh, I know how it used to be. But there was one time I got strep throat so bad. And I came into school like I was on antibiotics and stuff. Like I was decent to go into school. Like I was feeling decent, and to the point my grandparents are like, "Okay, you're going to school. Fuck you, get in school." So there was one day I just came in, like you know how high pitched my fucking voice is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine my voice just like yours, that deep.
Really?
My voice was so deep, and I remember my my classmate. He was standing in front of the door, so I'm like, "Excuse me," and I'm this short. I'm the short person just trying to get through, and you just hear this deep voice going, "Excuse me," and my friend's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" He's
Excuse
like,
me.
like, "Don't ask. I don't feel good. I don't want to be here." And it was just the most like awkward thing because he just like, "What the fuck?" Because I'm just I was pretty much the shortest in my class, and I got this high pitched voice, and the next day I come in from being out, my voice is so fucking deep. Now I wish I was deep again. Fuck.
Got that deep voice problems.
Yeah. Hopefully, when I go through transition, I get my deep voice.
Well, I know from what I've heard that
And
there's
I'm still working on voice training as well.
yeah, I was about to say that from what I've heard of some people that do transition, they kind of train their voice to be deeper, or higher, depending on which way they want to go. But it just takes a while. But like it's
Um,
something that you can do. It'll just take a while.
there's this trans woman I follow on TikTok, and they're like, people are like, you should talk normally because they train their voice to be so high pitched. And she let her voice just go back to normal. It was so deep. It was like,
Super deep.
holy shit. Like, Doesn't your throat hurt from just what? Like, oh my god, like years of voice training.
It's just like a byproduct, I would say.
Yeah.
Yes, Casey, we are getting deep with SNOFHY podcast. This is just how we went. This is where we're getting. So fucking shut up. I'm kidding. I love you. Marry me. What?
No, I already agreed.
You're right. I'd say it's just another thing that you could probably do was when I went to, because I've talked about this before, when I met the first time that I met like actual voice actors. Like I met like Clifford Chaplin, who most people know him now as the voice of Bakugo for My Hero in English. I met Todd, and I met
That's awesome.
who voices Melody? This is gonna be relevant in a second.
In a second.
I promise you.
I ripped my earbud out.
Good job. Who the fuck voices Melody in Fairy Tale? Because that's who I met. I just don't remember who voices her. Bryn April.
Okay.
Fucking wait. Oh, she's also in Attack on Titan.
Ooh.
So you might know her, but I don't know if you know this character because I don't know when this character is introduced.
Well, I just started season 4, so.
Season 4? When does this character get introduced? Let me find out. I think so. Historia?
Oh yeah, she's in season 3.
Krista Lenz / Historia Reese.
I love Historia. You met Historia? Ah!
I met. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh yes. I met Historia.
You met the voice of Historia. I am actually fucking jealous.
And this was in 2000, probably 16. I want to say 2016.
Okay.
So Attack on Titan started in 2014.
Yeah.
So I don't know when they're probably in a bunch of other things.
I believe I believe Historia was in season 2.
She might have been. I don't know.
I think so. That was well, she technically is through the whole thing, and then she comes out as Historia.
Mm-hmm.
She's in season 1 through 3, and she's just not very prominent right now. So, because there was a whole thing about fucking Historia, because spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil.
Spoiler. Yeah, no spoilers here.
Yeah.
No soggy bottoms here.
Yeah, no soggy bottoms. Only crispy, toasty
Asses.
ones. Yeah, some crispy toasty asses.
Fucking and when I was there, one of the not one of the voice actors, one of the crowd, because we were doing a Q&A.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Casey. One of someone in the crowd asked them, like how do you like get like prepared for a role? Like, do you just show up and start talking and be like, "Hi, what's up? My name is blah blah blah," whatever.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of preparation for voice shit. It's a long, like skilled, like refined talent to do voice acting.
Richard Epcar. It was fun because Richard Epcar was the other guy I met. They asked him, they asked all of them, it's like, like how do you like get ready for a role, or like what do you do? And he's just like, yeah, like on the drive to work, like you just sit in your car and just practice doing all the shit to get your voice ready. And he's like, and he gave us some examples of the shit you would do. And it was nothing of like just something to warm up your voice and to like get your voice ready so you're not like all scraggly from just waking up.
Oh yeah, because
like you have the tone that you want. Yeah, or like you have the tone that you're looking for this character.
Like I like the sound of my voice when it's like I'm waking up, because I have that like grungy voice.
Yeah. Plus, grungy voices are infinitely better, in my opinion.
Very, very attractive.
Infinitely better, in my opinion. However, I'm biased, so.
So am I.
Bro, the best part of waking up is some gruff in your stuff.
Gruff right in your stuff.
That gruff in your ass. What?
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 Hi, Louie.
What's up, Louie?
Hi. Go away, brother.
Hi, Paxton. I don't know who Paxton is.
Paxton is my cousin.
Hello.
He is my new Genshin player of the family.
Ugh. Bro,
You just
Jazzy
spelled it
gave
wrong.
me her fucking login, so I'm starting.
Oh my
I'll-
fucking
I'm starting
god!
completely from the beginning. With my profile that's all the way caught up. Outside of the side things, of course. Like right now, I'm doing Tainari's quest on my profile. However, on Jazzy's, I'm trying to like rush to get everything. So like I'm trying to get like I think the last thing I need on the menu is the battle pass. Then I'll have the menu set up. And that way I can just like start blitzing through the story, and then I can get the adventure guild set up so I can start doing dailies.
How do you like playing Amber again?
Fucking bro, I don't like Amber. I don't. There's just something
You
about
did it
her.
to yourself.
I don't like her. She's not that interesting, in my opinion. All right, she's not that cool. She's not that great.
Just,
Fucking Lisa makes me uncomfortable.
she makes, yeah, she's so uncomfortable.
Like
she
I
does
get
other
having,
things to me, but like I understand.
like I get the whole mommy energy thing, but like there's one to like a in my opinion, of course, that like into the mature kind of woman, but also the one that like actually like one that had okay, in my opinion, there's a difference between someone who has aura energy and someone who says that they have aura energy.
I'm sorry, I can't.
think fucking Lisa is both, but because she is the person who does say aura, I don't know. She just makes me comfortable. I don't like that she calls me cutie every time she sees like, "Hey there, cutie." Oh, go away.
Get the fuck out of here, you pervert.
Leave me alone.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Morgan, I see you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, sir.
Huh?
I see you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have it open.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just focuses on podcasts.
No, because I can't play something.
Maybe because you don't have ADHD.
If you let me explain, I'm not actually playing, sirs.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am.
Fucking, I've just been sitting here because I can't play something without focusing on it. So I've tried. It feels weird. So I'm just sitting in a menu.
Like I can't focus on
D&D
D&D when it's not my turn.
So you guys want to know something funny I saw before we started?
What's that?
Sure.
So, you guys know Kanye West, right?
Button? What? Yeah.
Oh,
Why are we talking about Kanye West?
Hold on. It's
yeah,
funny.
I know he got banned from Twitter.
Yeah, he got banned from Twitter. This has to do with that. You guys you guys ever heard of Parler?
No.
It's a social media app directed at right-wing people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And Republicans, right? Kanye is going to buy Parler from its owners, so that way he can be on there and not get banned and all that. But to announce that Kanye was buying it and everything to their people, they sent out a mass email to everyone, which no big deal, except instead of CCing everyone, which like hides their identity, they BCC'd everyone in the email, which shows everyone else who the email got sent to. So they just doxed everyone on their platform. Every single user of Parler just got their email leaked out and shit.
It's fucked up.
That's very fucked up.
It's super, because like, I mean, a lot of people know your email. Like it's on a lot of shit.
But you don't
like,
need other
giving it out like that is still not safe.
Isn't that illegal?
If it was done intentionally, if not, it's just
they could probably prove that it was intentional.
I mean, I doubt it. They can sell that information anyways. Most social media sites will, but not like that. That is different. So yeah, great competence in whoever's running that. But now it's Kanye, so it'll get better, I'm sure.
Actually, speaking of Kanye, you reignited a memory.
What, Life Matter?
Oh my god.
While I was taking a fat shit, I was scrolling. Ow, it hurts when I snort. I forgot. I was scrolling and I saw I saw a video that was Trevor Noah talking about. Someone asked him, like, why are you beefing with Kanye? Because apparently people thought he was beefing, or he said something. And people thought he was beefing with Kanye.
I love Trevor Noah.
Trevin
He's
Nova.
so fun. Noah, sorry.
Trevin Noah.
Trevor.
Trevor Noah.
Fuck, I can't speak. Leave me alone.
Fucking he sorry, I immediately got distracted. He was saying that like he's never had beef with Kanye because he grew up listening to him, he grew up like loving him, he loves who Kanye is, like he likes the things he stands for, some of the things he stands for, and he likes his music and he likes the impact that he's made on hip hop culture, on all this stuff. But he's concerned with the fact of like Kanye has stated that like he struggles with mental illness, and how we as a society, when we see someone who has stated previously that when they're off their medication that like they can just say things, or like say random things, and they're not really like thinking properly because they're not in the proper state of mind. And he's like, he has more of a beef with us as a society because we as society tend to take a back step from it until after the fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one tries to stop it when it's happening, but everyone tries to say something after it's already done.
Yeah.
I mean, it got me thinking because he said something of like it was something of like people mourn you when you die, but no one like values at something when you live or when you're alive or whatever.
Yeah, I think I've heard that before.
I'd have to find it again. But it does really like put into perspective like the stuff that we see, especially nowadays, with the internet everywhere and everything being posted everywhere. How much stuff that we're seeing that like maybe we're not getting the side that we need to hear, or that we'll never know because there's just some things that we don't know. So like with Kanye, like how much of stuff, if Kanye has openly stated that he is struggling with mental health, his mental health issues, and that he it doesn't function the same way off his medication as when he's on his medication. But then we only judge him for what he does or says while he's off the medication.
Yeah.
It could, like almost completely ignoring anything else. No, it just doesn't really sit well with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
It'd be different if you're referencing the stuff going on recently with him. I mean, we did see him on his medication, and compared to now, my man's is acting nuts, my dude.
Oh yeah,
like the White Lives Matter stuff and all this other shit he's been doing. Like, I don't know if it was the meds or like he just finally can say what he wants. But like, Kanye didn't grow up with money, man. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Kanye grew up in like a poor like middle class household. Like in a town, he didn't like grow up in a city with a bunch of money. But he's acting like someone who did, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like all the stuff he spoke about before, like understanding that and wanting to help those people and everything, it just feels like he kind of threw it out the window for whatever he's doing now.
Mm-hmm. It just feels like I don't know. Maybe celebrities isn't the right word. But like it feels like a lot of what impacts the people who are influential in any way, shape, or form, whether you're like a movie star or singer-songwriter or fucking Twitch streamer. It just seems like people get so caught up in like the fame that like they forget everything else.
They forget where they came from.
Not like they forget where they came from.
Okay.
I'm trying to word it properly because I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't figure it out. It's like it's like we become so focused on what they are and not who they are.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like you like people get so focused on like the star that they forget about the person, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everyone's human, man.
I mean, that's also how a lot of them don't get held accountable for their actions, because then, like, you have people who are like, oh, but they do all this great work on, like, shows and stuff, and it's like, okay.
Oh, but they're human. They just make mistakes.
Yeah, or else they'll be like, oh, they're human, they make mistakes, but then, like, if your neighbor did the same thing, you'd be like, fucking arrest that guy right now. He needs to be in jail for life. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's we're holding two different things because like you want to keep this person around because you like the content that they're creating, but at the same time you don't necessarily what they're doing isn't leaving the best taste in your mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
It's
I
the similar argument to separating the artist from the artist, and like that's part of it.
the artist from the artist.
The art from the artist. Sorry, I
There you
fucking talking fast and I was thinking. You know what I mean?
go. Mm-hmm.
But like with the J.K. Rowling stuff going on, because that's fucking nuts.
And that's a great thing because I can weigh in that too because go ahead.
I personally don't think you can separate her art from her because of how much she still benefits from it. And she's
Oh my
proven
god.
that no matter
crazy.
what people say, like with her tweets recently, she was like, she responded to someone's criticism of her and was like, yeah, I really care about your opinion with the 50,000 in royalties I just got. And it's like, it's obvious that she doesn't give a shit as long as she's earning money off these properties. So like, I don't know, man. What's your opinion?
I don't know. I feel
I agree with you, Casey. Like, the royalty she owns is fucking crazy.
just I don't know. It's hard for me because there are some where I agree, but there's also some that I do continue to consume the content anyway, and I understand the look that paints me in. Like I'm completely in agreement that fuck J.K. Rowling, she's awful, but I do like Harry Potter. I am a Harry Potter fan. I like the world.
So am I.
See, and
like
I don't think that's bad to like still like it and be a fan. I just think going out and buying the new stuff and like and consuming the new
Her new
media
transphobic book.
that like directly benefits her. I'm talking about like the Harry Potter stuff. I feel like that's
I plan on
different.
getting it. I do. I plan on buying the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy video game. I will probably end up reading the book. The one that she just the new one.
What new one?
The new one that she just came out with. Didn't she just come out with a new book?
New Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's a new Harry Potter.
Is it new Harry Potter?
Isn't it not a new Harry Potter?
The newest book she came out with was very transphobic.
Yeah, the new one is like.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna read that book.
Why?
Because it's just something that catches my attention, and even with knowing what it's about, and then knowing her stance on these things, which are very different than my stances on a lot of the things, it's still just something that catches my attention. So I want to know more about it. This book is transphobic, has a lot of issues with it, but I'll probably end up reading it because I'm curious about what this book is. And I understand that doesn't paint me in the best picture.
I still acknowledge you.
I would personally, if I was interested in trying to figure out what it was, just pirate it. Don't condone that. Just saying. But like,
I said, but that's just me. Like, it's just there's just some things where like I feel like there are some instances when you can, there's some where you can't, but I feel like ultimately it ends up on the person determine of like whether or not you choose to boycott. Is boycott the right word?
Yeah.
Choose to boycott this person's work because of how much you do not agree with this person. And it's not even just how much you do not agree with, it's how wrong this person is or can be. And it's like, and I'm not saying if that's wrong because I agree with it, but I am also stating that I am one of the people that like depending on what it is, I will continue to consume the content. So in J.K. Rowling's sense, I hate J.K. Rowling. I don't like her. She's not that great of a human being. But I like the Harry Potter series, and and I'm interested in the Hogwarts Legacy game, and this new book. I'll probably check it. I doubt I'll buy it, but like I'll I'll probably read it somewhere. I don't know if I'll buy it, but I will probably read it, but maybe not, because I'm also bad about reading anything that's not fan fiction.
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a way to separate J.K. Rowling from her work while still consuming it. You know what I mean? It's not like people use H.P. Lovecraft as a comparison, because the man's dead, and all the media you consume that has to do with his stuff goes to whatever. It doesn't go directly to benefit him or anything, because he's dead. But like J.K. Rowling is still very much benefiting from the Harry Potter things and just using that stuff to fund her transphobic nonsense. So that's why I just like that's. I don't think there's a way to.
It's just I don't support it for who I am personally. It offends me very much.
And specifically against trans women. I mean, it's also against trans men, obviously, because harming one is harming the other. But like, it's insanity if you try and read through her Twitter. It's just all turf nonsense.
Yeah,
is the term.
I had to block her Twitter from popping up on my feed because I just couldn't take it.
The little turf organization she's part of literally got like threw a hissy fit because this library had a character that used they them pronouns because it was an alien from outer space, and they were like asking what was in the cartoon creature's pants. Dude, it was like full grown adults freaking out because a little alien creature didn't use he him or she her.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's tough, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just like, that's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, listen. We're all just expressing our own opinions here. We're not saying who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
It's just, it's okay if you don't agree with what everyone else is saying. Like
the important thing is, as long as you say fuck J.K. Rowling.
Yes, fuck J.K. Rowling. Whether or not you believe me when I say that, yes, fuck J.K. Rowling.
So the other topic
is
something we talked about just a little bit before podcast. So, Helena, what's the name of the voice actress for Bayonetta? Helena.
Oh, it's Helena something.
Taylor? Is that it? No, I don't think.
Yeah, it is Helena Taylor.
Yep. Okay. So
yeah, Helena Taylor.
Last week, she came out with a Twitter feed or Twitter, whatever it's called, bunch of posts on Twitter, talking about how she wouldn't be returning to voice Bayonetta in Bayonetta 3 because the studio was only going to offer her $4,000, according to her.
For just the whole game.
Yeah, for the whole game, she said that she was only offered $4,000 for the role.
But let's see. So then, a few days ago, a report came out that according to Bloomberg, which is like a big business thing, and along with some other people in the gaming industry who like work in hiring voice actors and stuff, they got the official report because she broke her NDA by talking about it. They can just ask the company, and the company will be like, "Fuck yeah, here, take this." But yeah, she said she got offered a flat rate of $4,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this report, that's allegedly from the company. I mean, obviously, unless the company comes out with the information or she comes out and shows it, it's kind of hard to say it's definitely true. But this is there's many
she
references.
Broke the NDA.
Yeah, this says many like things you can get for proof on it. Said that it wasn't 4,000 for the whole game. It was 4,000 for a recording session, which she was supposed to do around 5 recording sessions at like 4 hours each, so like $20,000 for voice acting in the game, which still to me doesn't sound like a lot. But like I don't know.
It's actually above average.
Is it above average? I don't know what like.
Yeah, I watched Charlie talk about it. He said it's above average on what they're paying her.
Cause like, well, some actors make like millions of dollars in a movie. I know like acting and voice acting is different, but it still feels like 15K is just not that much. But also, that's $1,000 an hour, for recording. So that's still quite a bit of money.
Like 1 hour is like 1 week's of a work for for one of us.
So here is one thing which may be where she's trying to say this $4,000 came from. So the reason she didn't accept the $15,000 was because she wanted a 6-figure sum, which is why I was just saying because 15 sounds low. So she wanted like 100,000 or more. And then the company Platinum denied the offer and was like, no, yeah, that's a lot of money. So they offered her like a cameo for the fee of one session, which would have been 4,000, which she turned down because obviously they wanted to get her back. I mean, she's been the voice of the character for the last 2 games, and I think she did stuff for like Smash Bros and everything.
Yeah, she did, I believe.
I don't think they just reused voice clips from the game, so I'm pretty sure she did the voice acting for that, which probably wasn't a lot because there's not a lot of voice lines in fucking Smash Bros. But yeah, so allegedly they offered her $15,000 to do the game, and because it wasn't 6 figures, she turned it down. And even when they offered her a cameo, she turned that down.
And that's a big thing.
Yeah. People were saying the other voice actress who got the role wasn't small, so they were confused why they would have offered her more.
Who is the new voice actress? Yeah, I'm trying to look it up too, because I know Bayonetta 3 isn't out yet, but I don't know if the credits are out. Of who's gonna voice her?
It has been out because Helena name dropped her in her original video. Jennifer Hale. And like Jennifer Hale has been in a lot of stuff, so that's why people were confused and thought maybe they did this to like get rid of Helena.
Damn, she's been in this career for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what else she's been in animation wise. You keep talking while I keep reading.
I am also looking. Yeah, so Jennifer Hale
she was in Avatar.
Yeah.
Clone Wars.
She's done like pretty much every series. She's done all of the Mass Effect games. This is Jennifer Hale. She's done like all the Mass Effect games, some of the Star Wars games. Overwatch, she's Ash. I didn't even know that.
She's Ash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know
that. Ratchet and Clank.
Wait, Kingdom Hearts? I saw Kingdom Hearts. Birth by Sleep. Damn,
all the Marvel games. Lego DC.
Yeah, it looks like she's got Phoenix as. Yeah, she plays Jean in the video games. It's cool. So it looks like she's got that going on.
Mortal Kombat, like almost every single video game series you can think of, she's done a voice for, like the main big ones, right? Oh, she also was in Critical Role, Catacombs and Dragons. Oh, Kobolds, Catacombs, and Dragons in 2017. She's also in Rick and Morty. Like she's in a lot of big stuff, so she's not a small voice actress, and that's why
she's
people.
Definitely been in things.
Yeah, that's why people were like, "There's no way Jennifer Hale took $4,000." So, I mean, that might have been another reason people were like, let's look into this. And yeah, they turned out to probably be right that Helena was talking out of her ass, basically, allegedly. But the thing that's so weird is, this was a point Charlie made when I was watching his video, and I completely agree. Why would she do this though? Like, it ruins her career. Anytime anyone like goes to look her up, because when you apply for a job or when you apply for a movie role, it's the same thing. The company looks you up to see what you're all about.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they look her up now, this is gonna come up, especially right now. And she
Yeah.
said she wanted to like focus on her theater career and stuff. They're gonna look her up
Oh,
and they're
fuck
gonna
that.
see this, especially now. Like, if they see all this stuff about her lying about her wage to get like whatever, they're immediately gonna just say no.
I don't know.
Yeah, as soon as they see that you lied, no.
So, I mean,
It becomes a debate of like if this is what she requested and she turned down when the company tried to what's the word for like trying to like be in between? What's the
negotiate,
word?
compromise.
To compromise, that's the word. And the company that she's working for tries to compromise, and it's for something that like that has like legit like promise. Like Bayonetta has a big fan base.
Yeah, I
Me
mean,
being part of it, I love Bayonetta. She's great.
I
The
haven't been
games
able
are
to
I
fantastic.
have no idea who Diane
Yeah.
that it is.
I haven't been able to play the games, but I want to because of her in Smash.
Bro, she's fucking fun. I haven't beaten 2, but I've played 2. But I've replayed Bayonetta 1 over and over and over again. And it's fun to play. It's a fun game. I like the character. She's cool. That's
Yeah,
just because she's hot. Fucking, but like it becomes another thing of like after this, then who's gonna want her?
Yeah, and especially like
Fucking
this is a game that's guaranteed to like sell 1 million copies opening day. Like it's going to sell good, whether it's a good game or not. So
would she get more money during the sales of them?
no, it's not that. It's just, I mean, being in a successful game gets you more, chances in the future. Also, I mean, most of those deals have like residuals and stuff, so when the voice gets used or the game gets referenced, you get a certain amount.
It's also the thing of like no matter what that character is gonna be in, from then on is gonna be equated to this person's voice.
Yeah.
Like Helena Taylor, I watched her video on Twitter explaining the whole thing. All I could hear was Bayonetta because that's her voice. But but that works opposite ways. All you'll hear when you see Bayonetta is that voice.
Yeah,
so like
and
she's now tied to that character, and then the fact that she turned it down and then possibly lied about it.
And there's some people who like were saying that she should have, or people should just be lucky to be in games at all, or like be able to voice act in animation. But like that's that's hard, man. It's not an easy job, and it is a job. So fuck anyone who has that opinion. First of all, if you don't think voice actors should be paid fairly for their effort they put in, fuck you.
Oh my god, that fucking brings me back to the Jujutsu Kaisen thing.
That was another thing I saw. All the voice actors were gonna get? It was
they got. I think it was for the movie, wasn't it? Or was it for the whole show?
I feel like I heard it was for the movie, but I'm not a huge Jujutsu Kaisen fan, so I don't know.
I know Morgan is.
I'm assuming you're looking it up.
I'm looking it up. It says specifically everything says the movie.
Okay.
So I'll use the movie from what I'm about to say. So from what I know, the movie of Jujutsu Kaisen 0 worldwide in the box office in US dollars made $196 million worldwide. 13.75 billion yen in Japan. But this is worldwide, right? That money worldwide. The voice actor in English was only paid $150.
That's fucking nothing, bro.
It's ridiculous. What? Like what? It's bro. It was because of this whole. It was the voice of. I don't know who this one is. The voice of Rika. Really? Fucking bro. They were paid only $150, and that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
No, because I mean, depending on how long they recorded, that's so little an hour. Plus, just practicing lines and shit. Like, voice actors deserve to be paid fair for how much effort they put in, bro.
It's so stupid, and the fact of like this movie does immensely well. Like Jujutsu Kaisen is a great movie. Whether or not you like the show, it did great. The people that liked the movie, loved the series, loved the movie. Who actually watched the movie went for the movie. It made a lot of money for a reason, but the fact that it made all this money and it was this successful, but this is what the voice actors paid, the people who put in this work, and this is the money they make off of it. That's ridiculous.
So give me their PayPal right now.
Bro, I'll fucking send them $1 million right now. What was the other?
Take out a loan to pay them.
I just read something. That how to get paid. This is interesting. I didn't know about this.
Good noise.
I didn't know about this. This is related, but also isn't related at the same time. Apparently, in Japan, anime voice actors are paid according to a ranked system from F to A. Newcomers to the industry, for example, are considered rank F and earn 15,000 yen or $140 per episode. Rank A veterans, on the other hand, net 45,000 yen, which is about $450 per episode.
So the max you get is like 415 episodes. I mean, 415 episodes. That sounds like a lot.
But you also gotta think if that's per episode, how long is the series? How popular is the series? Is it something like a 12 episode anime series, or is it something like One Piece where it just keeps going? With that, it really puts into perspective how much
You
money
said
this
450 yen.
It was 45,000 yen, which is about $450.
Yeah, now thinking about that's not a lot, but like it depends. If they're doing like,
and again, that's the thing. 15,000 for newcomers, 45,000, roughly 45,000 for veterans. That's the difference between someone who's new in the series and someone who's been in this industry for a long time.
bro, and that's why some people, like a lot of voice actors are credited in like 10, 12 shows a year or like 10, 12 products a year to earn money. But like some movie actors and stuff are credited in like 2, maybe 1 most of the time. There's also something about Jennifer Hale I wanted to point out because it's cool and I just saw it.
Mm-hmm.
She's the voice of Avatar Kyoshi.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know if you mentioned it or not. She's also the voice of June.
Yeah, which is awesome. Like,
which is dope.
She has so many voices from like our childhood. It's great.
Oh, there goes Cece.
Oh, it's just us now.
Well, we are at 10. We do have 10 minutes. Cece?
I'm sorry, Discord just crashed on me.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna look at what she's done more after. I had another topic. I know I did, but like we got going and like with the fire alarm and everything, I can't remember what else happened this week.
I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to talk about. There was something
Oh,
else.
Sam reminded me of something.
What?
Did you guys see the video of the people dumping soup on what was it? Sunflowers. The sunflowers painting. Vincent Van Gogh. Okay, hold on.
Oh, the tomato soup thing? And she like glued her hand to the wall.
Yeah, except for one thing. I don't think Just Stop Oil is an actual... There was something about it.
She was wearing a shirt for it. I've seen the video.
Yeah, Just Stop Oil is... What'd you say, Sam? Yeah, it's one that's funded by oil companies. And it kind of just is for bad press to exist.
Yeah, the climate protesters.
Yeah, except they're not they're not actually doing a lot as some other ones, allegedly.
Just Stop Oil is the shirt that they're wearing.
Yeah, so allegedly this one uh is funded by oil companies, and most of the stuff they do is to just make protesters look bad in the end.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance this one was done as another stunt. Also, the protest makes no goddamn sense.
No one in the world is making goddamn sense anymore.
It
I
was
mean,
weird.
the thing they said, I guess, kind of put it into perspective, but not in any, like... It's obviously just a stunt for attention, and it's confusing why that was the protest they chose. Just, yeah, take this can of fucking Campbell's and throw it on a painting, I guess. And fucking make sure you glue your hands to the wall after.
You
Don't
can't
ask
move.
why.
I don't know. I don't know. I still. No, never mind. Never mind. Ignore
I
me.
get weird protests to get attention, right? Because obviously people know about Just Stop Oil now.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, what did it accomplish besides making yourself look silly?
I don't know. I feel like for I don't know, as someone who's never protested, I feel like there's a line of like good protesting and bad protesting.
It's
Like
a
I feel.
line of useful and sensible to, like, nonsensical and useless. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's nonsensical protests that are useful, and there's ones that seem like they make sense that do nothing. Like, one example one of my teachers gave me back in high school was, if you want to protest something with school, right? Like a student in
Mm-hmm.
school, walking out of school does nothing in the end.
Yeah.
They'll
Oh yeah.
just close the doors and the teachers will go home. That's it. If you wanted
And
to
the teachers won't
protest
say.
effectively, you'd sit in school, because then the teachers have to sit there with you. And then you're, working up the chain of command, because the teachers are going to bother the principals, and the principals are going to go to administration, and then you're working your way
Yeah.
up to till more and more people know what you're there for. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
as long as you're not trashing property, they're not going to care that you're standing outside. And, like, blocking a highway, right? That has nothing to do with anything. All you're doing is making other people mad at you.
Yep. And not care for your protest.
One of the better protests I heard about in the last few years was when the senator who was running, I can't remember the name now. I can't even remember the state, but it was a senator's house, right? They
Uh-huh.
just stood around his house, like in the street, so they weren't on his property, and blocked him from leaving without hitting them. That's the best way to get to someone, bro. Just fucking be a thorn in their side without obviously hurting them, yourself, or others. But you want to get the message across, you got to make sure it makes sense, And this one just
Mm-hmm.
doesn't.
I don't know. It didn't seem like I understand what they were trying to say, but I felt like they could have just been like a different thing and
Yeah.
not the method that they chose to do said protest in.
Yeah. Also, bro, art museums fucking 90% of the time they're supporting shit like that. A lot of art museums do, like, fundraisers for uh like communities and shit. Like, they're not the ones hurting you. And yeah, the paintings are expensive, and it's a bunch of rich people buying them, but, like, it's the museums that are just hosting them are not out to get you. They don't want people sleeping on the street and shit. The people running them, I'm sure don't. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I understand the message and support it, but I feel like it wasn't done for the purposes they're trying to say.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the one of the issues. It's just I think it's fulfilling the purpose that they want it to.
Yeah, they have people looking at oil protesters now and being like, see, they're all nuts.
Yep.
But hey, I mean, if their intentions are genuine somehow, and this helps out, then more power to them. I just don't see it helping out, and I don't really feel like their intentions were genuine.
Right.
We're in the last 2 minutes. Does anyone have any opinions on that before I just move on? Sorry.
No, I don't really have any opinions.
Cece's falling asleep is what's happening.
No, I'm just pissed.
Fucking not that I can think of.
Let's see.
I pretty much shared where I stood on that.
Fall Guys make me angry.
I'm trying to think, what else happened this week? I mean, a lot has
What
happened.
I got a new pattern.
You know what else happened this week?
What's that?
I got a new pattern.
A new SNOFHY video was posted the other day.
Yeah, a new Snuffy game video from our favorite game, Dead by Daylight. We haven't played in a while.
Yeah, we haven't played in a while, bro. You should go check out the video. The opening is hilarious.
I forgot about the opening and I edited it. Thanks, though.
No problem.
Hey, another thing. If you guys upload like clips and stuff from our videos, like make sure you credit us. I'm just saying. I know like we're not that big, but there's been a lot of stuff going around lately where YouTube videos are being like re-uploaded in parts on like TikTok and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And like I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't mind. Like what's like if people re-upload our stuff, do you mind as long as they edit or like credit us fairly?
As long as they credit us, I don't give a fuck.
They fucking credit us and then I'll give a fuck. Just please credit us.
Yeah, like give us a credit and like, you know, give us a shout out. Like grow yourself by reposting our stuff, but like yeah. We'll give you more content. It's a what is it? What is it called when like a parasite and the host live in what?
Harmony?
Equilibrium, that's it.
Equilibrium.
We'll live in an equilibrium, guys. Just
there you go, Casey.
Credit us, please. We love making content. Don't make it be a pain in the ass, and don't make us hunt you down for sport. Yeah, anything else?
Broke.
What you guys got?
I got shit.
Always make my nose itchy.
I think it's a good place to end it there.
Yeah.
We are at an hour.
Oh, real quick, speaking on the topic of our content, we have been upping views lately. Like overall in general. We haven't gotten to like 100 on a video.
Heckin' poggers, man.
But in average, we're double what we usually have, and you know, we appreciate that. If you know, just give us a share. Yeah, we're in our second year. Give us a share. Give us like, you know, show us off to people. If more people get interested, we'll put more effort into stuff. I mean, we're putting a lot in already, but you know, we want to make content. We like doing it. I'm pretty sure. At least I do. I don't know about you guys.
I love
it. For you. Morgan hates it. That's fair.
What do I hate? What? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I was talking about doing content and how much we love it, and then I was like, I mean, I do at least. Do you?
Yeah, no, I fucking hate doing content. Don't watch us. Cancel us. Here, hang on, I'll help. You like when... Alright.
Nope, that's where we end. Editor, end it right where Morgan says we're going to help, and then he gasps. Editor's note.
Yes. Damn.
Like
I think the editors love me. Speaking of editors loving me, editor, can you put in the entire War of 1812, a true war of attrition if I've ever heard of it?
Alright. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good week. We'll see you Wednesday. Enjoy our YouTube videos. Show us some love.
This part will be cut out.
You know, shop us. Drop us a follow if you think we're funny. If you drop us a follow if you think we don't, and you want to see us making idiots of ourselves. That works too.
Drop a follow if
Listen,
you think we're stupid.
Either laugh with us or laugh at us. Either way, you're helping us. We love you.
Yeah, just come back. We're trying to make that Twitch money, and it's not working. I'm kidding.
Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Have a good life if you never come back, but we'll hate you.
Have a good day.
I love you, fuckers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.